What if I told you that a tiny little pill, something you take without thinking, might be shrinking your brain, and not years from now, but in just 3 months? Every single day, millions of older adults take medications for sleep, anxiety, allergies, blood pressure, you name it. Medications we've come to trust. But new research is shining a light on something deeply unsettling. Some of these very pills may be silently stealing your memory, confusing your thoughts, and even raising your risk of dementia without you or your doctor noticing until it's too late. One major review found that several commonly prescribed medications increase the risk of dementia by up to 80%. And the worst part? Many are still prescribed every single day, often to seniors without a second thought. In this video, I'll walk you through 9 medications linked to cognitive decline, including one that's been associated with the most extreme brain shrinkage ever recorded in seniors. If you or someone you care about takes any of these, you need to know the risks and what questions to ask your doctor right now. Let's get into it. 1. Opioids, powerful painkillers, but at what cost? These include oxycodone, OxyContin, hydrocodone, Vicodin, morphine, fentanyl, and codeine. Take Sheila, 72. After knee surgery, her doctor prescribed oxycodone. At first, it helped, but over time, her thinking grew cloudy. She forgot how to unlock the door. She once asked why her bed was floating. Her husband noticed she was quieter, slower, often zoning out mid-sentence. 3 years later, diagnosis: early onset dementia. Studies show long-term opioid use can speed up cognitive decline by up to 40%. These drugs don't just dull pain, they suppress the brain's reward and memory centers, disrupting vital brain connections. Over time, the brain adapts by shutting down critical pathways, leading to memory gaps and emotional numbness. 2. Benzodiazepines. The anxiety meds with a dark side. Common ones include diazepam, Valium, lorazepam, Ativan, alprazolam, Xanax, clonazepam, Clonopin, and temazepam. Restoral. Walter, 69, started lorazepam after losing his wife. It helped him sleep at first, but soon he began putting trash in the freezer and leaving his car running overnight. 3 years later, moderate dementia. Research shows benzos are linked to a 32% to 80% increased risk of memory loss. These medications calm the brain, yes, but they also slow down memory formation and shrink neurons over time. And yet, they're still handed out like candy, with little warning about what they might be doing to the aging brain. 3. Muscle relaxants, sedation that silences the brain. Examples: cyclobenzaprine, Flexeril, carisoprodol, Soma, methylcarbamol, Robaxin, and tizanidine, Zanaflex. Ivan, 73, took cyclobenzaprine for neck pain. Then, strange things happened. She poured milk into a shoe and asked if a toy dinosaur was the president. It was no longer just brain fog. She was diagnosed with vascular dementia. These drugs slow the nervous system, helping with muscle tension but also dulling the mind, especially in older adults. A 2020 study showed a 36% higher dementia risk with long-term use. 4. First generation antihistamines. More than just allergy pills. Names to watch: diphenhydramine, Benadryl, chlorpheniramine, hydroxyzine, Vistaril, and promethazine. Franklin, 71, started taking an allergy pill each night for sleep. A year later, he was leaving purses in the freezer and getting lost on familiar roads. Eventually, early Alzheimer's. These meds block acetylcholine, a chemical that helps memory and focus. Seniors already have lower levels of this chemical, so the effect is even worse, up to a 54% increase in dementia risk. 5. Sleep medications, the silent saboteurs of the brain. Common brands: Zolpidem, Ambien, Esopiclone, Lunesta, Temazepam, Restorial, Doxepin, Silenor, and Zaloplan. Sonata. Judith, 69, took Zolpidem for sleep. Weeks later, she was wandering the house at 3 a.m. and calling her nephew by her brother's name. At 71, mild cognitive impairment. Sleep meds interfere with deep brain repair processes, and long-term use may dull cognition permanently even after stopping them. A 2019 BMJ study confirmed the increased dementia risk in seniors using sleep aids multiple times per week. 6. Statins, the cholesterol drugs with cognitive consequences. Look for atorvastatin, Lipitor, simvastatin, Zocor, rosuvastatin, Crestor, and pravastatin, Pravachol. Hank, 72, started high-dose statins after a cholesterol check. He later confused orange juice for shampoo and asked his wife why the stairs were melting. Diagnosis: early dementia. High-dose statins may deplete CoQ10, vital for brain energy, and some researchers believe too low cholesterol can damage brain structure. One study found a 58% higher memory impairment risk with long-term statin use in seniors. 7. Proton pump inhibitors, PPIs. Acid reflux relief at a cost. These include omeprazole, Prilosec, esomeprazole, Nexium, pantoprazole, Protonix, and lansoprazole, Prevacid. Mabel, 74, took omeprazole for years. Then everything started tasting like pennies. Eventually, she mistook the sink for the toilet. Her daughter pushed for a brain scan early. Dementia confirmed. PPIs are linked to a 44% higher dementia risk. They lower vitamin B12 absorption and disrupt gut bacteria, both crucial for brain function. Yet, they're still used long-term with little oversight. 8. Antipsychotics, calming the patient, harming the brain, common ones. Risperidone, Risperdal, olanzapine, Zyprexa, quetiapine, Seroquel, haloperidol, Haldol, and clozapine. Leonard, 71, was given quetiapine for agitation. Soon he was pouring syrup into soup and talking to mirrors. His decline was rapid and permanent. These drugs block dopamine, essential for memory and focus. A 2023 review found they shrink brain areas related to memory. Often used to calm seniors, they may be speeding up mental decline instead. 9. Tricyclic antidepressants, outdated and overlooked. Watch out for amitriptyline, imipramine, nortriptyline, and doxepin. Delia, 75, took amitriptyline for nerve pain. Then she did her laundry with milk and insisted her ceiling fan was whispering. By 79, dementia had taken hold. These drugs block acetylcholine, like the older antihistamines, and are linked to a significant rise in dementia risk, especially when combined with other brain-impacting meds. So, can stopping these medications reverse the damage? In some cases, especially with short-term uses. The brain is resilient, and if caught early, cognitive clarity can return. But for long-term use, especially after symptoms set in, the decline may only slow, not reverse. That's why awareness is critical. Always ask, is this medication still safe for my brain? Is there a safer alternative? Hubai, how long should I really be taking this? Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, please share it with someone you care about. And don't miss our next video with powerful, science-backed tips to protect your memory and thrive in your golden years. Stay sharp, stay strong, stay informed. We'll see you in the next one.